We communicate in very different styles, but many people never stop to think about it. This little icebreaker game is a great energy boost in your training, but it will also drive home this point about different communication. Now, it's wonderful to do physical with a flip chart like this, but it's also very suited for online trainings, so stay tuned. Hello, I'm Tom. Welcome to my channel where we talk about continuous improvement in an industrial setting. And in this continuous improvement, we often have projects where we draw people from the shop floor and expect them to also do all kinds of presentations, workshop leading, group work, get together, communicate with their colleagues in a way that they are really not used to. And especially for such a group, it is very, very useful to talk a bit about what are communication styles, but also to shake them up a little bit and let them feel that there really is a difference between people when it comes to how you look at the world, how you communicate, how you see things. And this game really draws attention to that. Now, as I said, it's nice to do it with a flip over in a room of people, and that is the preferred setup, but of course, with these current times, that's usually not possible. Now, this one you can actually also do online. In this case, the audience is just behind your video, and you make sure that, again, you have a helper. So that's also one of the things. We've got yourself, but I also very seriously advise that you get yourself somebody who helps you. Now, what will be the setup? I will be showing you what we're doing here at the board, and I will be showing you the difference between two types of frogs. We'll get to that in a minute. And if you're in the audience and you think you've spotted the difference, you walk over to the helper, tell them quietly what you think the difference is, and they will tell you, yes, you got it, or no, sometimes when you're very close. Now, if you got the correct answer, so walking over and you've got the correct answer, you join a group over to the side. Now, if you get the wrong answer, no biggie, but you go back to the group and you can try again. There is no limit to the amount of times that you are allowed to try. So this is a nice fun game, gets people walking or switching on the microphone. At some point there will be lots of people here. We usually continue until everybody's there, and we'll get to a little extra thingy halfway through the game. Let's now go over the game a bit so that you can experience how it works, and then afterwards I'll explain the details about the game and also how you link it into your training. Did you know that there are two types of frogs in this world? Now let's play a little game to see how quickly you can spot the difference between these two types of frogs. I will present them. As soon as you know the answer, go over to Jonathan and tell him what the answer is. He'll tell you whether it's correct or not. Right? Here comes the first type of frog. Quack, 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 quack. And here comes the second type of frog. Quack, 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 quack. Okay? Not a lot of people moving. Usually nobody moving in the first round. So you just continue. The first type of frog. Quack, quack, quack. And the second type of frog does quack, quack, quack. Okay? Now, we will not play out this game because it can take quite a bit of time. The trick here is actually that the second frog always asks for a bit of feedback. Okay, the first frog is just silent after he jumps. So what we do is we do 4 or 3, whatever pattern you like. What I am doing on this flip chart is of no importance to the frog, but as a trainer, make sure you mix it up a bit because people in the audience will really be looking for these patterns. So make sure that you do a 4 and 3, but then also a 3 and 4, left, right, mix it up a bit so that after a couple of rounds, they will either be totally confused or at least understand that this is not the thing that they should be paying attention to. Now then also, when you have a number of people there, half of the group roughly, and then you are probably already explaining these frogs for the 10th time or so, then you can ask the audience to help you. You don't even have to really ask them in advance because they know the secret. So you take a little moment to ask your audience, You'll say, guys, you know the answer. Could you help me explain it to them? And you will know when I need your help, okay? And then again, you start with the first frog, and then the second frog, quack, 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 quack. Okay, everybody will yell. Wonderful thing. And even at this point, I guarantee you, if you have a group of over 10 people, there will still be people here who do not get it, even at this point. And this is very fun, for at least for the group already. I got it. Also for me as a teacher, but also afterwards. This drives home the point. Because the thing that this whole exercise really focuses attention on is that some people, they focus on what is being shown, the real content of my communication, while other people are very quick to pick up the little cues all around it. In this case, what I say, but it can also be how I stand here and the way that I say it. So this is the context of your communication. When you are discussing or presenting anything with your colleagues, other people in general, there is always this part that is your content, so the things that you really say, and the context, so everything around how you are presenting, how you are saying those things. And some people pay much more attention to how you are saying things, how self-assured you are when you are talking about the latest improvement, while other people in the group really don't care about that part and just want to hear exactly what you say. And this means that your story has to serve both audiences and the whole gamma in between. And that is really something that is very important if you get people for the first time into presenting and into organizing workshops and getting other people along. So really fun game to do, but also a really nice way to drive home this point. Now, let me know if you liked this explanation and when you will use the game. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And for now, I wish you the best of luck in training new people to get onto our nice continuous improvement train. And as always, enjoy the journey.